Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Cricket Exclusive News. This World Cup is finally warming up. After the hosts said hello with a big win in the opener, one-way traffic flowed for 3 games before the subcontinent showed up through Bangladesh and Pakistan, a match late but here nonetheless. Now the stage is set for the first proper fisticuffs and it's about time. South Africa, staggering in from 2 drunken days out in London, have sobered up enough for their premier paceman, Kagiso Rabada, to spit at the face of the team that even the English and even the Australians, deep down, think will win this tournament, India. In an interview done several weeks ago, Rabada called Indian captain Virat Kohli phenomenal, but labeled some of his reactions as immature and angry, and as behavior he just doesn't get. Kohli will have the chance to explain at the Rose Bowl, but despite the name, there is expected to be no love lost. Rabada's opinion appears to have been recently formed, as recently as the last Apple match he played. There, Rabada noted Kohli can't take the abuse when it's given back to him. What better way to ensure there is plenty of talk when the 2 teams meet in Southampton, where there should be a separate scoreboard to keep track of how many words are said and which ones provoke the most heated response. Let's be honest, both Kohli and Rabada will be among the top scorers. Kagiso Rabada. Kagiso Rabada. For all Rabada's finger pointing, he is an angry young man himself. Just ask Steve Smith, or Ben Stokes or the ICC's demerit system. The trouble is that Rabada has not looked ready to rumble at all in this tournament or even this year. So far, 2019 is his least successful in ODIs, with 15 wickets from 11 games at the highest average of his career, 33.13. He was more successful in the Apple, where he would have finished with the purple cap, but was sent home with a back niggle. Pre-tournament talk was that the situation was delicate, but Rabada recovered in time for the first match, and just as well, Dale Steyn and Naulana Jangiri have been out, but he has lacked incision in his opening spells, particularly. If that's making him upset, Rabada isn't showing it, so his coach Otis Gibson took it upon himself to try and stoke the flames. He's not taking wickets like we know he can. I'm sure he's hurting from that, because when I speak to him he doesn't just want to be the best bowler in South Africa, he wants to be the best bowler in the world, Gibson said. When you look around the world and see the impact someone like Jofra Archer is having, I'm sure he'll want to leave his own mark on the World Cup. Nothing like a bit of comparison to Rankle. At the other end of the anger games is Kohli. He has only had one opportunity to lose his cool so far, and he took it. When pushed about why he thought India and Pakistan don't play bilateral series against each other. My opinion doesn't matter, Kohli snarled, before returning to the Team India camp, where things appear happier than ever. Not only have India had 6 days more than any other team to prepare for their first match, they've been able to watch 3 of their challengers play twice. England, Pakistan and South Africa are already well into their campaigns, and all of them have shown how they can be beaten. Maybe India were watching, or maybe they were just having a good time paintballing and picking up high-profile fans who all bow to Kohli. Harry Kane, the England football captain, called Kohli a great guy and brilliant sportsman, while Thomas Mueller said he was especially crossing fingers for Virat Kohli, who apparently supports the German team. South Africa have not made nearly as many friends and worse, have lost some of those they already had. Their own former players are turning them, particularly Jonty Rhodes and Herschel Gibbs, whose Twitter accounts are hysteric with shout criticism from Rhodes' incitement that it was time to panic, 20 overs into the Bangladesh innings, to Gibbs calling out Faf du Plessis for sending out all the right signals to the opposition and lifting their confidence levels, by saying the World Cup is not won on how teams start. Image, AP, neither Rhodes nor Gibbs has been close enough to the setup for their comments to sting as much as, say, Graeme Smith or Jacques Kallis, but both Rhodes and Gibbs serve as a reminder of the other aspect of South Africa's game that is going a little awry, their fielding. Rabada was front and center of one of their blunders, when he overran a chance off Mahmudullah at deep square, attempted a Stokes grab, spilled it and the ball went for 4. He looked fairly furious, but overall, South Africa didn't even get hyped up about how they have been surpassed even in the area where they used to set the standards. JP Dumani sheepishly said something about self-reflection and embracing external pressures when asked about the lapses in the field against Bangladesh, but didn't go any further. The closest South Africa have come to expressing anger is through their captain Faf du Plessis, who promised there would be harsh words, but maintained the World Cup is far from over. That much is true. South Africa are only 2 games in a 9-match league. They can probably afford to lose 3, and if that happens to be the first 3, it will include 2 of their toughest opponents. What they cannot afford to do is appear to be giving up already. At home, supporters are angry with the way South Africa have approached this event, laissez-faire and laughing, saying that win or lose, things remain the same. They are angry that the batsmen have not shown more staying power and that the bowlers lack the bite they are so renowned for. They are angry that the old enemy England with the new young sensation Archer humbled their batsmen and that the team who should have been beaten, Bangladesh, stunned South Africa with their most complete ODI performance to date. Imagine how angry they will be if Kohli and his band of merry men do something similar. Imagine how angry they will be if Rabada and his pack of wounded pacers don't respond accordingly. For the record, Rabada has dismissed only Kohli twice in the 11 ODIs they have played against each other. Both times in the series South Africa won in India in 2015, just before Rabada's Test debut. Both times Kohli was caught behind. Both times Kohli was chasing a ball he could have left. The first was going down leg, the second full and wide outside off. This time Rabada has dangled one within smashing distance in the media. Will Kohli reach for it? Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel Cricket Exclusive News. Bye bye.